Hey guys, welcome to my stamping show. We're going to make this gorgeous card today that is made with one of my favorite stamp sets called Best Family Ever. And I'm super excited to share that today, if you're watching this video on July 19th, that's a Wednesday, there's a one-day stamp sale, okay? That means for 24 hours, all stamp sets in the annual catalog are 15% off. Now, you want to focus on stamp sets that are standalone stamp sets, or stamp sets that aren't bundled with dies, because the bundled with the die price is already a good deal. So, the sale is only on stamp sets. So, I'm going to show you this one. Now, you probably have flipped by it 1,000 times in the catalog. It's literally tucked down here in this corner on page 36, along with these other gorgeous sets. So, this is one that I hooked onto probably a year ago, and I've just been using ever since, okay? And my sister has a birthday coming up, so I thought it would be great to make her a card, and I'll show you how you can make a personalized card for anyone, not only in your family, but you've got other cards here, other sentiments here that you can use to make gorgeous cards. Okay, so in fact, let me see if that one, no, I thought that one might fit. Okay, so we're going to start. I actually started with a Misty Moonlight base for a card, and then realized that I was going to cover the whole front in designer paper. So it really doesn't matter what color you use for your card base. But that's the one I used, is Misty Moonlight, for what it's worth. And you'll want to put a little piece of white in here so that you can write on it. And I got this idea from one of my favorite stampers, Amy Conders, this idea for this layout. Of course, I changed the paper and everything else about it, but I really loved this layout. And then I'm just going to use a strip of this gorgeously made, it's called actually, sorry, Wonderfully Made designer series paper to that inside of that card, just to make that special and pretty. Okay, so that's just a little special touch. All right, while I'm thinking about it, this is not the name of my business, papermadeprettier.com. My name is Kay Cogbill. I would love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you follow me on Facebook so that you can see all of my videos. I do a video every Wednesday, so subscribe so you don't miss another video. You'll want to get the Best Family Ever stamp set, the Masterfully Made designer paper, the braided ribbon, and the bubblegum blends by the time we're done. So make sure and get those item codes down. All right. So we're going to start with this card base, and then we're going to get a piece of this Masterfully Made designer paper, and we want it to be I got a little crazy shaped piece here. We want it to be 4 by 5 1/4. No, sorry, 5 1/2. Oh my, by 4 1/4. Let me start over. I have another piece here somewhere. Oh, here's a, yeah, that'll work. So I'll show you this gorgeously made designer series paper while I'm fumbling around here. It is so pretty. The designers I'm sure they tore paper to make the paper, okay? So a very cool set of paper for us to use in our crafting. But I'm going to use this pattern. It's really like a bubble gum with a fresh freesia hint. All right, now we're going to do this one 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we're covering the whole card front with designer paper. And just, if that stresses you out, just buy 2 packs of paper. It's not that expensive. It's $12.50. So just use that paper. Don't be shy. All right. It makes the prettiest card bases, or card fronts. All right, so there's your card front. Now what we're going to need are 5 strips of Misty Moonlight cardstock. Now, this gets tricky, okay, because you're going to center these strips. So I messed around with this and kind of devised a way to help you center these strips. Now, so far it looks good, but you can see it's still a little wonky. So I'm going to get it a little bit more perfect here. Then I'm going to show you a little trick that I literally just came up with 10 minutes ago, because I was like, I want to just figure out how to center these strips a little bit more reliably. So I feel like they're in a good place, but what I'm going to do now is just lift up the corner and put the smallest bit of Stampin' Seal there. That just kind of holds it in place, but it's not committed, okay? So we're just trying out this layout. It's like your new boyfriend. You're trying to see how it's going to stick, not making any commitments. All right, so let's look. I feel like I'm pretty happy with this. But if I wasn't, I could pick up one of these easily, put it back down, but I'm happy with it. So now what I'm going to do is just fully commit and put these strips down. Gonna get engaged to this card base. Oh, I know I'm just making y'all laugh today. All right, and then this Stampin' Seal is repositionable. So if for some reason you were to look at it right now and say, oh, I just don't like it, then you could move it. But I'm happy with this. Now, we are going to take, my favorite sheet of this designer paper is this sheet. Here's another bigger piece of it, just so you can see. I don't know, I'm just real happy with that sheet. I love all the colors, and I love the layering. And I'm going to start with a piece that's 3 7/8, and I'm going to cut 5 strips that are 7/8. Now, 7/8 is just shy of 1, okay? This 2 little hash marks shy of 1. So, and keep your strips in order, because you're going to want to put them on in order. So just kind of shift them aside when you've cut them. And you just want to cut, like, I pre-selected that area of the designer paper to give me my favorite area of it. So when you're deciding what piece to use, kind of think about where you want that to land. Okay, so now we're just going to center these on our Misty Moonlight strips one at a time. I'm going to bring them over here so you can see. So we're just putting our Misty Moonlight, our designer papers down to our Misty Moonlight. Let's go ahead and get our Stampin' Seal down. There. Isn't that so cool? It's just like you've got the obvious pattern in the designer paper, but it's broken up by the coolness of some other colors that are in the paper. So I don't know, I just think it's a very cool use of a design on a designer series paper. And honestly, that in and of itself is just fancy. Hello, Carol, good to see you. You could do this with any designer series paper that has any kind of pattern. Now, I went to some dies that I haven't used in a while, and those are called the Waves dies. They're in the Waves of Inspiration. Waves dies, 158,840 is the item code, just to cut out this little sentiment strip. So when I'm needing a little place to put a sentiment, sometimes I'll just flip to the back of my catalog and look through all the die sets and figure out which one works best for my current purposes, which is exactly what I did. And now I need my stamp set again. Oh, it's literally right in front of me. Now I'm gonna do a happy birthday. Let's see, July. I'm gonna do congratulations friend, okay? I've got a lot of congratulations cards to send. So I'm gonna do congratulations friend. But as you can see here, I did happy birthday sister. So you can choose what you want it to say, and you've got lots of potential possibilities here with this stamp set. You can go through the family, you can put other things. So, and when you've got a long skinny stamp like this, it's a great idea just to pick it up off of your paper, like put it down on your paper and then pick it up with your block. That way it's more likely to be straight and not curvy. So congratulations, and then we're gonna stamp friend right here. Now, you can leave it like it is, but I'm gonna be a little bit of a stickler for grammar here, and I'm gonna come in and give it a little comma, okay? And I'm using my Misty Moonlight Stampin' Right marker. So those markers come in all the colors. They're actually all the new core color Stampin' Right markers. You can get those all in one set. So that's awesome. Now, got like this, oh, I see, there's a dimensional on here. It's causing me all kinds of trouble. All right, now, I want to put some of this Misty Moonlight ribbon on my card, and I do love the Misty Moonlight and white strip, but I wanted to kind of fancy it up and make it really match. So I'm gonna show you how to do that with your Stampin' Blends marker. So first I need 2 pieces of this ribbon. And then I need my Stampin' Blend that is bubble gum. So this one is the light one. The other one I did was with dark. So we'll see what the light one looks like. Ooh, I kind of like the light better. So if you don't like the color of something and you wish it was something else, just get out your blending markers and go to town, okay? So just make it the way you want it to be. And I'm super happy with this. I actually reached for the dark one first, but I'm happier with the light one because it's a little bit more subtle, just like that. I don't know, I just love it. Oh, I love it. And you can definitely tell a difference between the white. I'm sure you'll agree. All right, now the cool thing about this little sentiment situation is you can flip that ribbon right through there. This is all part of the die. It comes out like that when you cut it. The waves die. And we're just gonna shimmy this through here. And we're not gonna have to do any tying of bows, which is fabulous. And then we're gonna center it. And the next thing I'm going to do is flip it over, and then I'm going to use my Stampin' Dimensionals to kind of trap those right where I want them to be. So we're going to stick the Stampin' Dimensional right there. You could put tear and tape back there as well if you wanted to be extra, but I think it's pretty trapped, because you're putting your dimensional right on that edge and getting that ribbon right where it needs to go. So we're going to stick that down to our card. I love this. All right, and then I reached for my embellishments, and I found these, they're called, I could say it, but I'm afraid I'll say it wrong, so I will let the book tell us. They're called Tinsel Gems 4-pack. So I'm definitely going to go with this pink version. The official color is Berry Burst, but you can see that it's just a pretty pink. So I'm going to put one right there on that sentiment, and then one here. We're making a little triangle with our sentiments. So, loving this card, love this stamp set. I love these embellishments, and I really am excited about how that ribbon turned out. I hope you are too. Now, don't forget to order the Best Family Ever stamp set, which is going to be 15% off. Okay, and that's a great deal on a stamp set that's $24. All right, then you're going to get the Masterfully Made designer paper, the Misty Moonlight braided ribbon, the bubblegum blends, and actually, since this is on sale, you're going to need to add those Tinsel Gems to get that to 50, so you can get your bonus coupon. Those are 161,623. Okay, so if you put all these in your cart, you'll get this bonus coupon, and you'll get this stamp set 24% off if you are watching this on July 19th. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick card demonstration. Bye.